If you don't have the body type or the genetics to be huge and muscly, then it's okay to work on technique, to find a way to do it. And you can.
I don't like clowns. More bullshit.
Cowardice and weak-willed men.
The caterers, great.
Anything to...
There. Farts.
Firefighter, and I can't do any pull-ups. I can't do many push-ups on my toes. Does that make me a shit firefighter? A lot of you would say yes.
And we would be correct.
May I open your eyes to a different perspective? The muscles that are required to do pull-ups and push-ups use very specific muscles in your shoulders.
As well as your back, chest, triceps, biceps, and core.
All the jobs that are required to be a firefighter, pulling, dragging, lifting, but lifting from down here, are using different muscles. Yes, firefighting requires strength and training and that level of fitness. But there is this whole other side of it that people don't know, that to do a lot of the moves, holding the hose, dragging bodies, there is specific techniques to it. And if you don't have the body type or the genetics to be huge and muscly, then it's okay to work on technique, to find a way to do it. And you can.
Slowly lowering your standards.
For the sake of fairness.
So you're not totally unqualified.
Well, that makes sense.
Because somebody's feelings might get hurt.
This makes no sense. You make no sense.
Gentlemen, we are dealing with someone here who
doesn't care about
Common sense.
Common sense.
Common sense.
Technique is only going to get you so far, especially if you don't have basic muscular capabilities to sustain it. You are going to go fatigue and likely injure yourself.
I'm still a bloody good firefighter.
Keep telling yourself that.
I've done everything that's required of me.
Except physically.
I've gone into burning buildings and I have held my own. So back yourself.
No actually really good firefighter will tell you that they are good at their job. They'll always tell you that there's more that they can improve on.
I've spent my time as the director trying to increase the number of people that we hire in the Secret Service so that we have the best and the brightest, and that's been my concentration as the director. I am hiring the best qualified candidates that put in an application that want to work for our great organization.
That's bullshit.
She doesn't look that believable.
Holy shit.
Oregon students will no longer need to be proficient in reading, writing, and math to graduate because having standards to graduate disproportionately harms students of color.
Dang! What's up with all these books?
Whistleblowers at UCLA Medical School say it dramatically lowered admission standards for minority applicants. 50% of some cohorts now fail basic tests of medical competence. A former member of the admission staff said, "We want racial diversity so badly we're willing to cut corners to get it." One professor said that a student in the operating room could not identify a major artery when asked, then berated the professor for putting her on the spot. And so we're reality enjoyers on the show, and we like to look at the bright side of these things, right? It said all the normal criteria for getting into medical school only apply to people of certain races.
Well, that makes me feel much better.
I was just walking and this woman in front of me got aggressively catcalled, and I hate that because I'm right behind her, like I'm next. And then when I walked by, it was silence. And I was like, wow, I hate that even more.
Jesus Christ.
The perfect man exists? I don't know yet. I have a man right now that spoils me, but I don't want to date him. Why not? He's 5'6". I don't even want to touch him, so.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's just buying me like Cartier, and I'm like, thank you.
Cowardice and weak-willed men.
Do not date a man with a baby mom. Like, he could have like a wife or something.
Never trust a female, Delmer. Remember that one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill spent.
Okay, Everett.
Truth means nothing to a woman, Delmer. Triumph of the subjective. You ever been with a woman?
Well,
Leave me, Delmer. Woman is the most fiendish instrument of torture ever devised to bedevil the days of man.
Well, I'm not most women.
It is a messed up world.